Alright guys, so Mary and I are en route to Neel Gap. We have a rider there that is heading down to Seasons Inn, and so we're heading up to the top of the mountain to scoop him up and get him down to the bottom of the mountain. And so I gave this guy a ride several years back, 2 years ago, man, or something. I picked him up and his buddies and gave him a ride. And so I'm not sure what he's doing right now, man. He may be doing a no-bow. I'm not sure, but I know that he got our number from Colleen and Chris down to the hotel. So, but when I got on the phone, he's like, "Man, this is Donald." And I was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I got a ride with you a couple years ago, man." And I was like, "Sure, dude. Cool, man. But we'll be up, man." And so we're heading up right now. And I wanted to go along and just, you know, I like to get involved too while I can, man. So, because I love doing this. So, I used to like ride around with Mary and stuff, man, and drive and stuff. I just the way that we have things set up, man, and I need to answer the phones and make sure that everything's good and everyone's where they should be, and everyone's comfortable. And so, anyways, guys, more to come. One love, peace. All right, guys, here we are, man. So we're heading to that mountain right there, and on the left side there, that little hump, not the far left one, but that big hump with the bright light over it, and then the little teeny tiny one down there, that is Neel Gap. And so when you climb out of Neel Gap, you'll climb that little tiny hump there to the left, and that's super cool. Anyways, that's Blood Mountain right there, guys. That's where we're heading. All right, peace. FedEx truck drives faster than you on the mountain. It's crazy how fast some of these people drive on this road.
That's very true.
This road is actually 35 miles per hour. This dude is taking corners at probably 50. Watch, he's gonna cut this corner.
You know what?
No, he didn't.
I did too. FedEx, when I go down into Nanta Hill, into the gorge, you know how it's 35, 45 down there? They must pass me doing 60.
Right, yeah, dude, yeah, they're hardcore, man.
I think they've got some time crunch.
I don't know, man, I think they're just dicks. So, probably 3 or 4, maybe even 5 years back, was it? When you were driving up this road, right up around this corner, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's up here just a little bit more. You know how you had that corner just before you come up to that parking area?
That's right, that's
right.
So Mary was running up this mountain right here. This is 129.19, and it goes up to Neel Gap. And so anyways, I get this phone call, and it's Mary, and her and a customer were going up the hill, and coming down it was one of those gas trucks, like with cylinders on the back, one of those like pickup truck type deals or utility trucks that carry like the oxygen, acetylene and stuff. And so she's going up, they're coming down, and they come around the corner like right there, man, and the cylinder comes flying off and starts rolling down the hill. And was it this lane or that one? It was that one, right?
I was in this lane, and it came, and as it came, I had cars coming up here, and obviously you can't go the other side, so it's rolling right at me, and my only choice was, of course, to drive right on over it. So right up here, as you can see these signs here,
yeah.
This is where we were coming. We were coming right up here, okay? And as I came up around this corner, I'll show you exactly right about where I was at, because it's super important to have this spot, because you'll see like where, you know, you have no choice but to run over the canister. So I'm coming right up right here, and they're coming down, and as they're coming down, it dropped. I saw it drop out of their car, and I had no option just to drive right on over it. And after I drove on over it, I went bumpity bump and stuff, and then came out the other end and went rolling off the mountainside and way down into the woods.
And so So anyways, that whole scene takes place and I get a phone call and it's Mary and the customer and actually the guy that was driving the truck. And so the cylinder went down over the mountain. She drove over the top of it and it went between all the wheels and out the back. Luckily, that thing didn't bust open or hurt anyone or blow up, man. But the dude was speeding around that corner and he didn't have his stuff tied down. He actually probably could have gotten into a lot of trouble, man. But so anyways, I get the call and it's Mary and the customer and the guy that, you know, was driving the vehicle that had the gas container. And so Mary tells me the story and then the guy tells me the story and he's like, man, I looked over at Mary and she gripped the wheel and took control and drove right over it. And so he was super happy, man. You know, I was happy that no one got hurt. And so we just continued on and didn't really make a big deal about it, even though it was a huge ordeal. But yeah, that's one of the stories, man. That's an experience out here, man. It gets crazy out here. Crazy things happen, man. Anyways, more to come, guys. All right, guys, so we're starting to get really close, like right there close. So our man should be here somewhere.
This is somebody at the picnic table there, right by the boot tree.
That is him. It's so cold up here. The temps definitely, it's 29 degrees up here, but I can feel like a cold chill in here, man. It's super cold.
It is cold.
Yeah, definitely. All right, there's our man right there. All right, dudes. Here we are. Spa, bro. Okay, so we're pulling into the hotel right now, perfect. And
Pizza across the way.
yeah, Papa's Pizza's here, bro. And then it's the Seasons right here, and then our shop is actually right here, dude.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're pulling up, and more to come.